right, so Marvel Rivals is a really fun game, like really fun, but I'm not gonna lie, some of these players are low-key annoying. Like, I don't know if it's just like a low elo thing, but people feel like you could just one trick your way to victory. Like, if your team is losing, why don't you switch, right? Like, and some people can't switch because they one trick, right? And some people just don't want to switch. The people who don't want to switch, you know who you are. You're losing us the game, man. You're losing us the game. For the people who can't switch, this video is specifically for you because you're one trick. You need to stop one tricking, because in this game specifically, I think it's highly advised you learn multiple characters and multiple different roles so that you can switch between any character or any role you need depending on the situation in the game, especially because this game has no role queue. So you're not locked into playing as a support the whole game. If you have bad DPS, you can say, yo, bro, switch off DPS. I'm going to play DPS. You're going to play support, or you're going to play tank or whatever. Play something you're better at, and I will perform better with this role. I think that a lot of people who one trick just are stuck. Like, it's just like when you play with someone who one tricks, like, you know they one trick because they're either very reluctant to switching, or they just feel like they're just not confident. You know what I mean? Like, they're either really annoying about it, they're like not listening, they're like nah. And then there's people who are just like, this is the only character I know. So if you have a bad day on DPS and the only role you know how to play is DPS, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, it's cooked. You're gonna be just selling games. Like, Marvel Rivals is such a team-based game. If one of your teammates is doing bad, like, that can hold your team back a lot. So you need to be able to just be like, okay, I'm playing bad on DPS. Can someone take DPS and I'll switch to a different role? Maybe your aim is just off. You switch to like a cloak and dagger. Maybe you can heal your team. You can support, do your thing, and you're chilling. There's no, oh man, I can only play one character, so I'm not gonna switch off and I'm just gonna sell the whole team so we can lose the game and lose our elo. Dude, I'm losing these games. I'm MVPing every single one of them, and we're losing because there's like one guy on our team just holding us back, and they just don't want to switch. Like, I don't know how people play this game, and I know like there's probably a lot of kids who play this game, so maybe there's like, maybe that's a part of it, but I'm not sure if there's people who just like are there people who just don't want to win? Like like, I understand people being like, oh, it's just a game, it's not that serious. I'm fine with that, but don't queue ranked if it's just a game, man. Like, you know what I mean? If it's just a game to you, please don't queue ranked, because you're just gonna be selling your team if you're not good enough. I think if you think you're not good enough, just practice in quick play, practice your aim, get better and better, and just please read the character descriptions. I'm begging you, because if you don't, you're gonna be confused sometimes, because you reading something will be like, oh, okay, so that does that. Also, it's not even just about reading. You also need to be able to use them to know, because sometimes there are things that the abilities don't even say on the character sheet for whatever reason. It just doesn't say it, right? So now you have to watch a video of someone telling you a tip or a trick for this character, or you kind of just have to play the character yourself and kind of discover things as you go. It's just one of those things where it's like, I think the game is obviously, you know, it's like a month old right now. The game is new. It's only been out for a month. A lot of the players are learning still. So people are still trying to find who they want to play, who they like to play, who they don't like to go against, all that stuff, right? So people are still finding a bunch of stuff. It's just, please guys, stop one trick. I'm begging you. If you're playing bad on DPS, don't feel afraid to switch. And if you feel like, oh, I can't play, you know, this specific character, or I don't know how to play a character, I'm not gonna lie, when you get out of that game, you need to make it your job to go learn a new character. Just play some quick games and just try stuff out. You know, try some characters out, try different roles. Because personally, I'm saying this from my own experience, I was a support one trick the whole, like when this game first came out, I was a support one trick like crazy. Like I had like all my hours on Luna Snow, like no cap. I did not want to play no tank, didn't want to play DPS at all. But then I was like, you know what, let me just give the tanks a chance. Because it's not even like I didn't try them. I tried Doctor Strange. I didn't like his ability, his weapon. I didn't like how it was a projectile. I'm not really a projectile kind of guy. I'm like a hit skim kind of guy. But you know, I tried Doctor Strange out. I didn't like him at first, but I learned a tech with Doctor Strange, bro. Yo, these characters got tech, bro. If you learn tech, you're chilling. Like with Doctor Strange, the fact that you can shoot your weapon and then melee, and then shoot your weapon and melee, or shoot and then pull up a shield and then just get a shot off and then put up a shield without losing any type of DPS, basically, because there's already a big gap between your shots that you have time to pull up a shield and you'll be fine. It's beautiful, because you can just pull up the shield mid-fight and then people are just hitting the shield. So if you can time it properly, you can get a shot off and then just block someone else's shot and then get a shot off for free, and they can't do anything about it, right? So I don't know, it's just give it a try. You know, new characters coming out. We already seen that the Fantastic Four is dropping, and then we have, I don't know when he's coming, but you know, the leaks are saying Ultron's coming, and I know I'm gonna be on Ultron. Hopefully Ultron is actually good, because you know, Ultron is tough, and it's kind of cool to see Ultron as a support, to be honest. You know, support players are getting in love, which is nice. But yeah, guys, please stop one tricking. If you do one trick and you're watching this video, let me know why you do it in the comments, or if you're willing to change, or I don't know, comment anything. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys on another Marvel Rivals video.